Shalom. I want to start giving all praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all your Akim pushing this word with sincerity and truth. This is Brother Shema. I want to make this short and brief. Just going over that, I'm sure a lot of brothers, the elders, did a quick view on Dr. Oz, talking about the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. And we've been preaching this for a while. We've been prophesying about this RFID chip for a while. Now, a lot of other camps leaders, some of them don't believe in that. You know, they believe that some believe that it's the mark is John 3:16, a philosophy. But we proved that it is going to be something implanted in your skin, according to Revelation chapter 13 and 16. But as I sit and I was pondering, I got two scriptures in Matthew chapter 10, verse 32 and 33. And it says, "Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven." Now, spiritually, I believe that's twofold. It's because those who do not embrace their RFID chip, they're confessing the Father's name. They're doing the will of the Father. All right? You know what I'm saying? So those who do not accept the RFID chip, what does it say? "Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven." So when you turning down and you refusing the RFID chip, no matter what happens, it may bring death. You're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be walking dead. But those who have faith is confessing the Most High. They're confessing His name. You know, because they're doing the work of the Most High. They're not only confessing His name, but they're doing the work of it, because they're not embracing that RFID chip. Okay? And they're teaching the sound doctrine that it is literally charagma, something that's implanted in you. All right? So now that the prophets of Great Millstone are preaching this word, and now what? It takes a white man, so-called Dr. Oz, that did a documentary on this RFID chip. Will you niggas believe it now? Would you believe it now? Or that's not enough? That's not enough? You know what I'm saying? The prophet's been telling you this from the beginning of time. We've been telling you this from the beginning of times about this RFID chip. All right? And even men of leaders of Israel denounced this, that it's not something that implanted in you. So now that you have the white man who you believe that is your God, you believe what he say, would you believe now that it's really something going to be implanted in you? Charagma? All right? So when it says, "Whosoever therefore shall confess," this is Matthew 10:32. "Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven." So you're confessing the Most High's name, you're confessing His works, you're doing the works of Him by action, because you have faith that you're still going to make it without taking that RFID chip. Okay? Now, verse 33. "But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven." So therefore, whoever takes that chip, they're denying the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no faith in the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. You know? So that's speaking two folds. All right? And let me give you Matthew 15:9. Matthew 15:9. "But in vain they do worship me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." Right? Because we proved this time and time that it's literally a chip. So if they're teaching, and we broke it down, You know, but we know that through the Most High, through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, that a lot of men is going to be blind to it, or a lot of men signed a contract for 50 lucre's sake for money. So they're not gonna teach that, you know, because they want the deities of this world. So they're gonna say, oh, it's not the chip because they got a 501c3, and if they teach that that's what that is, then they won't get paid for that. But we broke the code through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh that there's literally something being planted in you. Okay, so it says in verse 9, Matthew 15 verse 9, but in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Right, they're teaching the doctrines of men. They're the men philosophy. They're not teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. So when you take that RFID chip, which a lot of people is going to take that RFID chip, you're not worshiping the Most High. You're denouncing the Most High. Okay, because you want the things of the world. All right, Brother Shema, quick to the point. I hope you was edified. Another episode of Performing Arts. Shalom.